hold to our past still unnamed. Bear this torch against the cold of the night. Search your soul and reawaken.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You're listening to the Doghouse with Husky, Sleepy Basset, and the UpDog.
What's up, Samurai? We got a city to burn. We're all really glad to be back after a long hiatus.
After a long, boring hiatus.
A deep slumber over the summer.
It was something. Let me tell you.
It felt weird because all this gaming stuff kept happening, and I was like, oh man, I can't wait to talk about it on the show. But we didn't. But now we will.
We've got a lot to cover too.
Yeah.
A lot of things happened. Keanu Reeves was there.
Keanu Reeves happened. I saw him.
He was breathtaking.
Wake up, Samurai. No, you're breathtaking.
I ate the dingo.
Yeah, as you'll notice that Dingo isn't here with us today. He is out of town, but we had a sleepy basset that we found outside. So we're like, yeah,
I was
That'll
rummaging through the garbage,
Goodness gracious.
looking for more CD Projekt Red games.
Found him
no.
playing.
We're beginning.
I found him playing Three Houses, and I was like, no, stop that. Stop digging through the trash, please. It's not good for you.
Oh yeah, that's another game we get to talk about.
Oh yeah, is
Oh,
that on the list?
The only
is
person
that on the docket?
The only person here who wasn't interested in it, isn't here to defend it. So I guess we're just gonna have to.
Ooh.
I told him we're probably going to spend about 30 minutes tearing that game apart.
It's gonna be great. All right. Well, I guess we'll open up with our top of the hour. But before we do, hey buddy, can you give me that binder down there?
So.
You mean the one you ferociously threw off the table
It's in my way.
in a fit of rage?
Don't forget what happens to things in my way. Oh.
Yes, sir.
I know half of the state of California hasn't.
Okay.
You saying I caused the Dust Bowl? 'Cause
Yes.
You're right. But no. Yeah, let's start out with the top of the hour. Who wants to go first?
We're not doing the verse of the day.
Oh yes.
We've been away for a while.
I gotta get back into the swing of things.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we usually start out with the verse of the day and the weather. So let me get started with that. Let's just start off with the forecast first. So right now here in Conway, on the 30th of August, it is 88 degrees Fahrenheit, and for our German fans over the pond, that means 31 degrees Celsius.
Hmm.
So today's hot. I don't like it. I can't wait for winter to happen again. It's gonna be great.
This is like my optimal weather right here.
I hate it.
I love it. I can.
I hate
survive
it
in this
too, but
forever.
that's
human.
mostly because I wear jackets all the time.
I don't know. I'm really skinny, so
Yeah, I'm fat, so
I do better in hot weather.
I produce my own heat. So
Right. Oh my god.
put me and Fish in a condo, and we can heat it.
Dude, if
I
we
know.
just
I know.
if
It's
we
getting
walk-
the temperature is rising rapidly in this small radio studio as we speak.
if we go back to my house, stand in the living room and walk in circles slowly, we will the house will probably catch on fire. That's how much heat we generate.
Matchbox waiting to happen. Anyways, so yeah, it's hot. Hot. Humidity is 59%. Wind speed is, I guess, 14 miles per hour. They put some S and some G's there. I'm not a meteorologist. Don't look at me.
There's 7 grams of wind.
Yeah.
7.
That's what it says.
But yeah, so it's hot today.
How do we measure wind? I know there's wind speed.
I think they said it was partly cloudy too. I don't know. Like gale force,
We can
G's.
some kind of G's. We can measure the speed of it. I don't know how we measure quantity.
I think they take something like lightweight, like a child under the age of 10, and then chunk them in the air and see how far they go.
I didn't mean the method of measurement. I meant the units. we use.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know my method now.
Right.
Moving on to the verse of the day. So we're gonna pick up with the first verse of the day is Ephesians 2, verse 19. So then you are no longer strangers and aliens, but you are fellow citizens with the saints and members of the household of God. It's kind of talking about how, I guess, when you become a Christian, you're no longer alone in the world. You kind of have that unity in Christ, that brotherhood. So You got something that, important message. You're not alone in this world, sleepy bastard.
Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't say anything initially whenever you brought it up.
Yeah, I think you hit it right on the head. Nail on the head. You
Yeah.
got it.
So we get to move on?
Please.
Excellent.
What?
All right. So I guess that now we get to move into the top of the hour. Boy, oh boy.
I did miss this.
I actually love the top of the hour. That's probably
Yeah,
This is probably the
I
highlight.
sat
of my
in
day.
for one show last semester,
yeah.
and whenever I was asked to sit in for Bryant, I slightly panicked because I didn't know what to talk about.
Video games.
Is that why you're sweating so
typically.
hard?
No, that's because I generate heat.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
right.
Let me do something right quick as well because I just realized. Okay.
What? Are you telling me that's us?
Yeah.
I can see myself. Turn it off. Take it away.
It's like a dog. It's like a cat when he sees himself in the mirror.
It's like
With your
Mumra
dog.
from the Thundercats. I think maybe 5 people got that reference. If 5 people were listening.
Oh boy. Oh.
Thundercats. But yeah, anyone want to go first at the top of the hour?
I guess I can go first.
Hit us with that hot fresh gaming news.
All right. So firstly, the PS Plus games for September are going to be, and these are the games that you can download for free if you have PlayStation Plus,
Ooh.
and also for Xbox Gold. But PS Plus games are Arkham Knight.
Whoa, really?
What?
Yeah,
Whoa.
Arkham Knight
That's a big one.
and Darksiders 3.
I don't
Oh
know
my-
what that is, but it sounds cool.
Yeah, it's like one of those games that's about the 4 horsemen.
Darksiders 3
Oh,
was
that's
one of
cool.
those games that came out. I was excited when I heard about it, and then I heard absolutely nothing about it after it came out.
It's a God of War clone
Uh,
ripoff.
Ew.
the Darksiders games,
Better
you
than
play
Dante,
as
though.
one of the 4
Okay.
horsemen of the
Dante was
apocalypse.
good. Dante was good, but not for the reason it should be.
Thematically, I thought like the environments were cool. In
Yeah,
Dante,
yeah.
But yeah, sorry,
They were
what were you
trippy.
saying?
Oh, I was just saying, the Darksiders games, you play as a horseman of the apocalypse, and they all have their own agenda instead of doing what they're supposed to.
Nice.
I thought it was kind of dumb. I played through the first Darksiders games. I got about halfway, and then it deleted all of my save data.
I played a little bit Darksiders 2, and I was like, man, I have like literally a dozen other things that are better.
I think
to
you
do.
play as Death in that one, right?
Yeah, it was not fun. It wasn't. Fun
I
at
liked
all.
War.
Cool.
War and his assistant.
2 is about finding war. I think like you're trying to do like that's what you're basically. Your whole thing is like I gotta find war and find out what he's doing.
Who do you play as in 3?
I think it's like a.
Famine or Pestilence?
I think it might be Famine. I'm not sure. It's a woman though. It's a woman one.
I mean,
so-
it don't matter what gender she
no,
is.
I just know that's just. Yeah, I was just saying that it's a woman.
We're spending
I
a
don't
lot
know
of
which
time
one
on
it is.
Darksiders 2.
It's Darksiders 3. Thank
Okay.
you very much.
I stopped paying attention.
I can tell.
But yeah, so those are the PS Plus games for September. Xbox Gold games are Hitman, the complete first season.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like
Yeah.
Hitman. Hitman's pretty good.
Then another game I haven't heard about before. It's We Were Here. Earth Defense Force 2025, and then finally Tekken Tag Tournament 2.
Okay,
Tekken.
so those last 2, are those the 360 games?
Maybe, yeah.
I like the
probably.
Earth Defense Force games.
Cool.
Those are always fun to mess around with.
But my final thing, obviously,
Mm.
for top of the hour, is the Monster Hunter Iceborne demo.
Are we gonna play that after this?
Yes! It came
Yeah,
out today.
baby.
So it came out today for PS4. It'll be running from August 30th to September 1st. So get on there, play it. It's free. You can play it. You don't have to have a PS Plus to play it. And then it'll release on, I think, on maybe September 1st, and then go through September 3rd for Xbox. I'm not sure on those, but it starts at the Xbox version of the demo starts once PS4 one ends. So that'll be cool. Get out there, play it right now. There are a whole bunch of new monsters that are gonna be in Iceborne. We'll be talking about that once it drops.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about that. We may just forego the dogfight. I don't know. See how it's
I think we can. I think we could still do like quick, short, top of the hour, even on Dog House
Yeah.
episode.
I think so. But Iceborne is going to come out. It's going to be cool. It's going to come out September 6th, and if you're not sure about if you want to buy it, or if you're not sure if you want to buy World, then check out that demo, because there's going to be Velkhana on it, which is going to be the new Elder Dragon. He's going to be the new flagship. There's a chance for Nargacuga to show up, and you can also fight, I think, maybe Tyrex is even in it.
That'd be sure. I like Tiger. I don't know very much about Monster Hunter, but I'm getting kind of caught up in the hype here just because, like, this game, the trailer looks really cool.
It looks cool. And I think Nargacuga, like I already said, he has a chance of showing up. I think Basarios, whatever the moose monster is.
Oh,
not the moose monster.
No,
oh God,
it's a very short name. It didn't make much sense to me.
I
know what you're talking about, though. It's like
I like the it's cool. It's like
a moose with tiny arms that uses its horns to scoop up
and
snow and sticks.
I changed my mind. This is the greatest game of all time. Go out and get it. You can fight a moose.
Hold
It's
on.
better than that.
And go to Canada.
I can figure out real quick what his name is.
Monster Hunter, Canada born.
Everyone's very nice.
Syrup's
good.
Monster Hunter, Russian offensive.
But yeah, there's gonna be a whole bunch of new monsters in that. We'll talk about that when it drops. But the Naga just got dropped. Young Garuga. What's he? Yeah, and there's Namiel. There's a whole bunch of new monsters.
There's an ogre.
It's great. Check it out. I highly recommend it. Okay, now we're done with my top of the hour. You're next.
Me. All right.
UpDog.
I got a pretty good chunk of Shovel Knight news that I'm going to try to get through pretty quickly. So just
take your time.
Hang on. 28th, August 28th, Yacht Club did their very first Yacht Club Games Presents, sort of a Nintendo Direct. A lot of companies have been doing that lately.
Yeah.
They announced and showed trailers for the final updates to Shovel Knight Treasure Trove coming out December of this year. This includes a bunch of quality of life improvements for all the past campaigns that have already been released. We got full amiibo support for the Shovel Knight amiibos, give you alternate costumes, and like you can summon these little almost like Navi fairy things that'll help you do certain interactions. Also announced was the last full campaign for the game called Shovel Knight King of Cards. It's about King Knight, who is probably the worst knight, but I'll still play it. It's a full campaign about him. It has a dedicated card game called Joustus, and
Excuse me. Did you say the name of the card name? The card game was Joustus.
Joustus. Because they're knights. You get it? It's a joke. Almost everything in Shovel Knight is a pun on knights in some way. And
Excellent.
Husky said something interesting to me when I was talking to him about it. It's like every game now either has a fishing mini game or a dedicated card game. I'm into both. Shovel Knight has both, so I'm down. This is going to be the biggest campaign so far, so bigger than all the past ones. I'm really into it. I want more Shovel Knight. Also announced was Shovel Knight Showdown, which is a multiplayer party fighter. It looks like there's a lot more to it than I saw previously. Like, there's a lot more modes and a lot more characters. And they said that over the next coming months, up until December, they're going to be doing little announcements and trailers for the new characters and the new modes they're doing, kind of like a Smash Bros. Thing to build up the hype. So I'm going to be excited for that. And lastly, they showed a short trailer for the next Shovel Knight title that'll come after Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. It's called Shovel Knight Dig, and this game is using HD sprites, and it looks like they're kind of leaning away from the whole retro Mega Man copy thing that Shovel Knight had going before, and they're doing like a more, like they're kind of like finding their own niche. Like it looked like most of the levels, instead of going from like left to right, like a typical platformer, they're all up to down. So it's all about.
It looked cool. It looked crisp, and I know like comparison between like the King Knight thing and then looking at the new campaign, like you can tell that they've updated the sprites.
Right.
It looks like it might even be a little bit smoother in how it works. I'm not sure, but I think it's going to be great. I can't wait for you to play it and tell us about it too.
Yeah, I won't
So-
shut up about it for a good month, so
Make
get ready for that.
good radio, baby. That's why
Mm.
we're here.
Listen to
Delicious.
this, Husky. This is my Monster Hunter, okay?
This is my
Mine.
jam.
I'll
Monster
let you talk about it as much as you want. They should do a Monster Hunter and Shovel Knight crossover. Wait, that actually would be cool.
I actually would be pretty excited for the mounting animation. He just jumps and does the pogo stick animation. It'd be pretty cool.
That'd be great.
A Shovel Knight, like a little Shovel Knight
You put it on
costume for your
Palico.
Palico.
That'd be
Yeah.
actually really cool.
Oh, you could get like a special shovel weapon, so that like when you're mining
Shovel
when
insect
you're doing
glaive.
like the pickaxe thing to get your like ore or whatever, he just starts digging at it with a shovel.
It's funny because like one of their weapons is already like an acorn shovel thing, so
Mhm.
that would like work perfectly. And
What-
they turned him into a necker, so why can't I have Shovel Knight?
I don't understand. Like you got all these crazy wacky weapons
Forgot.
you can build in Monster Hunter. Why isn't there a shovel? I mean, they let insect glaive in the game. Why not shovel?
I forgot
day.
that
I
they
wanna dig things.
made your cat a gremlin in that little DLC.
Oh yeah, the necker.
I don't like that.
It was great.
It was gross.
Hey, your cute kitty cat that is loyal and fights by your side, let's replace it by a middle-aged white person who has had half of their skin ripped off. There we go.
All right.
I loved
It's
it.
1,000 times cuter. But what I
Okay.
was going to say is, like, if they were to, like, do a collaboration, because Monster Hunter loves doing that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
then the shovel could actually work as an insect glaive in World, because the insect glaive does bounce off of monsters and allows you to stay in the air.
I don't know exactly what your insect would be, but I'd be down for it. It's weird though. I was
King
thinking
Knight.
about
Yeah, that's true.
you just throw a knight at.
You just throw Shield Knight at the monster.
But I was thinking about this the other day when I was reading this. I was like, they've already done like Kratos. They've done God of War, like crossovers, and they've done like a Battletoads crossover. Like I would like to see those characters in Shovel Knight Showdown, like as special guest characters. I
I'd
think
be
that'd be
down.
pretty cool.
I don't know about you guys, but when that game comes out, I'm exclusively playing as the big Snow Knight
Yeah,
with, like, just the snow shovel.
yeah. I like Snow Knight. I think that's what it's
Is
called.
that his name?
I'm pretty sure.
I've never played Shovel Knight games.
I haven't played it in a while. I'm waiting for them. I'll probably play it.
I
All
have it
again.
on my wish list.
In the meantime, you could beat Hollow Knight.
I would love to. I was playing it. I was playing it real hard over the summer, and I wasn't getting angry. I wasn't getting frustrated. I was just playing the game, and my controller broke in my hands because I was playing so hard.
Excellent.
It's what
My
happens
bu-
when you become
I
a
don't think
real
that's-
gamer.
I don't think-
Congratulations,
I don't think
Logan.
that's ever happened to me. I usually just like get bored and I'm like, That's what happened with me in Dark Souls 3. I was like, is this worth it? I could just watch all the lore on Body Vidya.
Right.
I was like, I don't need this. I don't need this cookie that you're making me chase.
Right. All right. So last top of the hour. Hit us with that news.
Who, me?
Yes.
All right. I don't have much, not as much as these two, but I have little information. Bungie, the creators of Destiny and Destiny 2, their newest DLC is introducing seasons like Fortnite or Apex has. Except for they're also introducing with it a battle pass, just like Fortnite, Dauntless, all these battle royale games that are all gotchas. They're like free to play, but you have to pay.
Which game is this for?
What are they
Destiny
doing? this for?
2.
Destiny 2. Okay.
It's a battle pass.
They're making a battle pass that the more you progress, the better rewards you get if you pay for it.
I don't like Destiny. I'm not.
Well-
super
I used to be a
interested.
big advocate for that game.
I don't really.
They started out like with Bungie took it over and they had free reign and immediately they're like, what's the stupidest way we could take this?
They are bringing back artifacts, like the actually useful ones, and I'm looking at one of the screenshots for it. I don't know if we're allowed to show it to everyone else, but I'll show it to you guys for the Gate Lord Eye from Destiny 1, and it's actually an intricate chart system of like effects you can choose to put on. I like that. Like, I wish more base game had this. So they're reintroducing unique artifacts instead of just making it a gotcha. Again, the base game has very little reward now, and the battle pass is where it's all at for getting good rewards. It's more of a struggle. They're there's going to be 2 DLCs with this. One of them is called The New Light, which is going to be their newest one. No, Shadowkeep is going to be their newest one, and New Light is going to be the second one. We don't have an estimated date of arrival for either of these at the moment. But
correct me if I'm wrong, but Destiny has not been super popular of late. Correct?
that is correct.
Activision and Bungie have kind of they took it in a direction that was not good for the game's growth. And I don't even think they should have had a Destiny 2.
They should have just expanded on I went back and played Destiny 1 over the summer.
Destiny 1, the gameplay, the gunplay for that was fantastic. Like, it made you want to, like, even if, like, a lot of the content was meh, like, just firing your gun in that game felt great. And the movement was fantastic. I loved it. I don't know what changed from 1 to 2, but something felt off, and it felt like I was not... felt like a lot more... ugh.
I feel
that it was a struggle to transition.
If they're trying to make the game more popular, or at least get more people interested in it, adding more content, that's good. That usually works. That's a good thing to try. Putting it behind all these paywalls, though,
that's a good way to shoot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
See, they've always had a problem. They had this problem with the first Destiny game. They gave 2 free DLCs for the premium purchase of the game.
Right.
Which, of course, I bought because I was really big into Destiny 1 at the time, and I loved the game.
I pre-ordered it
I pre-ordered the premium version, got all the little add-on, the little books that they'd give you in real life that had stickers in them.
All the lore that didn't make it into the games.
All the lore that didn't make it into the games. They gave us an art book. They gave us an art book of stuff that wasn't in the game.
Right.
And I was like, why is this not in the game?
What about
this is cool.
There was an app.
They had to reshape it from the
oh my god.
There was an app and it had a whole bunch of Grimoire and they had to change a whole bunch of the Grimoire stuff in it because they're like this doesn't actually fit the narrative.
Yeah.
The Activision one to push.
Destiny 1's first 2, Dark Below and House of Wolves, I liked the story for both of those. They just gave very little content. And they did the same thing with Destiny 2. I can't even remember the name of the first one. Curse of Osiris, and then The Last Warmind. Those were the 2 free ones.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave us almost nothing. They gave us 2 or 3 story missions. And they gave us a load of weapons, but no ways to attain them unless we were already done with everything.
It's been a rough launch for Destiny 2. Like, I think I got it free when they had it for a PS Plus Game Pass, and I played it for an hour, and I was like, this is awful.
Yeah. Again, I played Destiny 1 over the summer, and I much prefer that game now that I'm going back to it. Everything's so much more enjoyable.
I actually beat the story. I went through and beat the story for Destiny 2, and I was like, man, the main story, not the one that I had to pay for later.
Yeah.
And I was
which also wasn't that hard because none of it made sense.
I was like, this is dumb. At least the original Destiny 1 story, it was short, but it left a thing of mystery. You're like, oh, what's the Black Garden? It left a lot of unanswered questions that kind of made you want to learn more.
It was stuff you had to fill in yourself with the lore bits they left.
Gaul was I was like,
I remember
I can't believe they had the gall to bring this.
The Taken King DLC
in front of me.
For Destiny 1. There was a quest to track down Saint 14 and find out where he went off to. And after a good 8 or 9 missions that are very they're long enough to be their own quests, you find his body.
Mm-hmm.
And it's well, I guess he wasn't alive at all in the whole time. So how about you take his belongings and he'll live on through you? So you got his shotgun and his helmet.
Wow.
And they were 2 of the most powerful things in the game.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
So it was real rewarding. It was
They brought him back, right? That's what you're leading up to?
No.
Oh.
He's forever dead.
Okay.
They can just bring random people back, though, because they're not good at writing story.
I wanted to say, I'm really glad I didn't buy any of the Destiny games, because it sounds like it would have wasted a lot of my time. But you brought that experience to me today, both of you, so thank you. Thank you very much for that.
Did you have any more top of the hour, buddy?
Yeah, I got one more. It's gonna be very short. Nintendo released a new game yesterday, one that I'd been waiting for a while.
Really?
It is called Pokemon Masters it's a phone game, and it's like a 3v3 turn-based style fighting game
Uh-huh.
where you gotta wait for bars of power to fill up, use moves that way, and defeat your opponents.
Okay.
Early on in the game, there's not too much strategy involved, I've seen,
Right.
but I also haven't gotten that far, seeing as it came out yesterday. And instead of capturing Pokemon, you get to befriend trainers that you've gotten to know throughout all the past games. So, like, the first two people you meet in the game are Gym Leader Brock and Gym Leader Misty from the Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow
Okay,
games.
so it's kind of like like the Fire Emblem Heroes sort of idea where you're collecting characters from this popular franchise.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
That
you
makes
also
sense.
have you can like interact with them. They're just standing around the Pokemon Center. You can talk to them. They sometimes give you items. They have special missions that's just you hanging out with your favorite characters, and you get rewarded for it.
Question.
Yeah.
Are you playing as a teacher and are they your students?
No, you're actually younger than them. You are also a trainer. You get to make your own character, and your partner is always Pikachu.
It already sounds better than the Three Houses then. I mean,
Oh boy.
here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go, baby.
So
Here we go
far,
again.
it's not too gotcha. There is a little gimmick where they give you discounts on summoning heroes, like characters, but you can only use those discounts if you've spent money on the game.
Okay.
Mm.
But also the crystals to summon new characters aren't too hard to get. It takes a bit, but not too much.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to throw some money in if you want to be really good or whatever.
I mean, not even.
If you want it to go fast.
I've noticed
Yeah.
that every character, no matter what star they are, as long as you use them correctly, they have their use.
Okay.
So I've just chosen like favorite characters I have. I'm trying to get one of the gym leaders now. It's just a random chance thing. That's what I don't like, is because I just want this one character.
I feel like. Isn't there another Nintendo mobile game coming out soon? Like the Mario Kart one?
Whoa.
Whoa.
That was weird.
I might have bumped the spacebar on this keyboard.
Isn't there a Mario Kart game coming out?
A Mario Kart?
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
anything about it. You mentioned it yesterday.
There's a Mario Kart mobile game coming out.
Sounds
like-
fun. Motion controls? Do I drive
probably.
my car like into a building?
I think
I hope so.
like I don't know how it's gonna work,
Do that right now.
but it's geez. Oh no. Oh, that's loud.
I'm going.
He's gone. I think that concludes our top of the hours.
Go lock that door. All right. Get over here, fish. Oh, sorry, sleepy bastard.
Goodness gracious.
All right.
Yes, that is me.
I think that's the end of our top of the hour. So we're gonna go for a quick music break, and then we'll come back. We're gonna be covering just some stuff that we missed over the summer with E3 and Gamescom. So we're gonna do a quick recap of that and some games that stood out to us there, and then maybe later we'll talk about Cyberpunk gameplay that came out and some other news that came out today. So we'll figure it out as we go. So stay tuned. Don't touch that dial.
tonight to break their spine and reclaim what once was mine. Those cravens backstabbed me, deceived me. Never shall I tolerate their crimes again. Now let the hunt begin. Yeah. 7,000 souls scared and daunted, such a tale of woe. Not too long ago, this village was a golden scene of hope. Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace, restore our glory to live forever. Yeah, bring down the dark regime. I know how to unleash eternal power. Lead us to order. I am the light bringer. Yeah! I am the light bringer. Now listen, fellow warriors, I ask you, should my campaign come to an end? There's way more to avenge. Wow! 50 million souls living in this realm without much hope. Not too long ago, this kingdom was a golden state of hope. Yeah! Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace, restore our glory to live forever. Yeah, bring down the dark regime. I know how to unleash eternal power. Lead us to order. I am the light bringer. Call down the reckoning, bring back hope and peace, restore our glory to live forever. Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace, restore our glory to live forever. Bring down the dark regime. I know how to unleash eternal power. Lead us to order. I am the light bringer.
Hey, everybody. We'll turn that.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
Welcome back. You're listening to The Doghouse with Husky, Sleepy Bassett, and UpDog.
What's up, fellow gamers? We were gone for a long time, but now we're back. But a lot of stuff happened in our absence, so we're gonna go over all of that real fast. Well, not too fast. Some of the stuff is a bit more interesting than others. We're gonna
Slow
go
it
into
down,
detail.
Slippy.
Oh no. I don't want to be Slippy.
Wearing green. What was I supposed to do?
You got me. You're right.
All right. So E3 happened. That's a game show. It's like it's the biggest one.
Mm.
They showed a lot of stuff. I think they announced. Isn't that announced when they announced Iceborne?
No,
No.
I remember them announcing it way before that.
That's when they started showing.
That's when they started showing like the Tiger X gonna be in there.
Cool.
So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. That's a game that came out. It's also coming out November 15th.
I can't.
I watched a little bit of the gameplay that they released 2 months ago, and like it was like a weird Wookiee face, but like it kind of looked generic. So
I can't wait to see what they do to make this game unplayable, because it looks fine.
it's okay.
It looks okay. So I'm
gonna be
watching with.
honest, I haven't seen anything about the game other than the title.
I'm not surprised you missed it, because like their presentation was like hours long, and it was just like that chunk of gameplay, and then just a whole bunch of interviews with people
Yeah.
about stuff like Anthem and whatnot.
Oh.
It's pretty sad.
Oh yeah, that game.
Oh!
I never played Anthem either.
Yep.
Gears 5. That was also announced. It's like
It looks really edgy.
I remember when it was all about kind of like parody-esque.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. Watch Dogs Legion. That looks actually good.
That looks pretty good.
I might get that game because I got the first Watch Dogs.
I did too.
And I was disappointed.
From GameFly, and I returned it.
I didn't get it.
Well, no, I mean,
play
I got it for free from like Xbox.
Mm.
Like, man, I've been wanting this game. Then it turned out to be terrible. And now I'm looking at this newer one. It looks like they changed all of my problems I had.
It was like a bad GTA.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, actually. Everything
Like,
was a bit too complex.
But this one,
well.
it's all going all in on the hacking aspect, less trying to be a GTA clone. You're going to be able to, like, recruit all these people. You're going to recruit Grandma into the revolution.
You know my squad is just going to be the cookie bakers, and we're all going to be grandmas rolling up with Desert Eagles.
I would love it if there was like a heist game where you got to play as old ladies.
Yes, Watch Dogs Legion.
It's called Payday.
Is it multiplayer?
Should be.
Yeah, it probably should be.
I'm not sure though, but I read something about how like there's an old man NPC who has a chance of just spontaneously dying while you're
From a
playing
heart
with him.
attack or like.
What?
He'll just spontaneously die.
That's excellent.
I'm going to just hack the game to give everyone that chance, so you just spawn in like 4 people and the sheet just go, "Ugh." They go, "Ugh," and just fall over.
It's pretty cool.
Good.
All right. What else we got?
Luigi's Mansion 3.
Uh-oh. That's my jam.
That is your jam.
That's my soup.
When's that coming out?
Luigi's Mansion, I think it's coming out Halloween,
All right.
October 31st.
We'll talk more about
What?
it then, but give us a quick recap.
Quick little recap.
'Cause we got
Okay,
18 games to
okay.
talk about.
We saw a lot of trailers for it. So quick things showing the art style and stuff. The game was announced. We knew it was in a hotel. People were worried that it would be more like Dark Moon, which is like a really quick, short puzzle game, and not like a full-blown adventure game like the first one was. But it looks like this one's going to be like, kind of more like the old game, where it was like a big adventure where you have to like unlock different parts of the hotel.
Mm.
I'm really excited. I'll definitely get it as soon as it's out. I think Sleepy Bassett and me are going to co-op it.
Oh, man.
Because you can do that.
If we ever get the Tower Twitch channel off the ground, we can definitely record you guys.
If there's one thing I really love doing, it's co-oping, but being player 2, so I don't have to make any of the crucial decisions.
Right.
Because then
I
if
know
we
that
mess
feel.
up, it's player 1's fault, not mine.
Yeah. Well,
That's partly why I didn't like Army.
you
of
may
Two.
not like co-oping with me. I'll probably push you into all kinds of trouble because I think it'll be
wacky
funny.
and zany
All kinds of
situations.
wacky situations.
Remember, I am going to be Gooigi. I can't take damage.
Yeah, the
But I
co-op.
don't like water.
The co-op character is like a Luigi made out of goop, and he can like walk on spikes or like squish his way through like bars and stuff.
He
But
puts
like,
himself in danger, but the only thing he can't put himself in is any liquid.
Yeah, you can't be in liquid and you can't be in fire. I guess that's all I really got to say about it because that's all we really know. But it looks really
Yeah.
good. I think
Looking
it'll be
forward
fun.
to it. Final Fantasy VII remake. They showed, I guess, some more gameplay, but like, it might come out one day.
Maybe. I
My
don't think
grandchildren will get to play it.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna
They're
happen.
gonna be like, "What's a cloud?" I'm like,
It looks like a really good polished game based on what they showed us as well.
"What's a Sephiroth?" It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I've just never been with the Final Fantasy VII story.
Are they
Final
releasing?
Fantasy 15 15 was probably gonna be a lesser version of Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15 wasn't exactly phenomenal.
Right.
Man, I want to see high resolution Red 13 though, because he was the goodest boy.
Well, you'll get to. Also get
Someday.
to play as a black man who has a machine gun for an arm.
Dude, that'd be cool.
Fallout 76 Battle Royale. I think it's like the Nuclear Winter DLC.
Oh my
I'm not sure when that
God.
came out. I think it's already out.
Oh.
I'm not sure, but
Got a
it
battle
looks.
It looks like the rest
unique.
of the game. It looks like the rest of the game.
Hot trash
Yeah.
on the summer sidewalk.
Moving on to a good game, Doom Eternal.
Oh
When's that game coming out, Logan?
Banana-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Or UpDog.
Banana-na-na-na-na-na-na.
My goodness. I
It's
can't
coming
believe
out.
we did that.
Destroy the child.
It's coming out November 22nd,
They're playing
2019
people.
on Google
These
Stadia,
Demons.
Microsoft Windows, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
Right.
Everybody's getting some Doom Eternal, baby.
Baby.
This one looks
Are we going to
good,
talk
guys.
about Stadia?
Well, briefly.
Brief.
Did they
Hey, look.
announce that over the...
Yeah, that was announced.
I think
last
we
summer.
already talked about it on the show before E3. I
I
think
feel like they announced it
Yeah.
beforehand.
we said it was weird.
Yeah. Doug Bowser, his first appearance was at E3.
Ay ay ay.
He's not that bad. You think he's gonna good. By the way, did you know that Reggie is now teaching at Cornell?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
What?
moving. I'm going to Cornell.
What's Cornell?
I gotta meet him.
I don't know what
It's a
Cornell is.
university.
I'm not a smart man.
Animal Crossing, new game. Which one is it called? It's Animal Crossing what?
Like New Horizon. I think.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. It looks cool. It's like you're on an island.
You're on an island this time.
You're still in debt.
You're still in debt to that. I think it's like the highest. It's like $40 million this time.
Animal Crossing is the working lesson that no matter where you run, the IRS will find you.
Animal Crossing, international waters. You can't get away from the IRS, people. If you
Animal.
learn one thing from this show, it's that you don't mess with the IRS. That rhymed. So you can remember it.
Sweet.
Animal Crossing cartel.
Isn't this new
Uh,
Animal Crossing going to be multiplayer?
Yeah.
The last few were.
There's a lot of multiplayer games that I really want to play.
I don't
that
think
are
I'm gonna
coming out.
get. I don't think I'm gonna get this Animal Crossing, but
I will in
Uh,
time.
right, it looks pretty good. You can you can like grow crops now, so they're just going full Harvest Moon.
I can't wait to make so many sidewalks. I'm going to make just sidewalks. An entire portion of my town is just one big sidewalk that's just going in circles.
So it's like
It's a big sidewalk.
Washington.
It's a sidewalk.
Yeah, it's just all like concrete. Okay, what else we got?
Witcher 3 came out on the Switch. I think it is out, or maybe it's about to come out.
Oh boy.
Look that up. Somebody.
Can't wait to play PS1
Like-
graphics Witcher 3.
Yeah, it's Witcher 3 potato mode. It looks bad. When you compare the trailer that they showed, like, because it's the same trailer just rendered in the Switch. Compare it, it looks awful. It looks so bad.
Yeah, it's been out for a while. Came out May 19th.
Like at a distance.
No, wait. I'm looking at the
Yeah,
wrong one.
that was 2015.
I'm looking at yeah.
If you look at it from a distance, it looks okay, but like if the camera's like panning really fast, but like as soon as you like look at it in game, you're like, ugh. Why does everything look like cabbage? But yeah, Cyberpunk 2077. We got to see some more gameplay. I think at E3, Keanu Reeves was there. Wake up, Samurai. We've got a city to burn and a game to release.
Yep, looks pretty good.
And we also had some more gameplay today that we're going to talk about later. But Keanu Reeves was there. He's going to be in the game. It was pretty cool. Was there a new Call of Duty or something that had like the guy who played Punisher in it as well?
I don't know.
He was there.
Even if there is, I certainly wouldn't know.
Yeah, who cares? Elden Ring. It's a new FromSoft game.
Again, I like
Produced-
Dark Souls, but I haven't heard anything about this game other than the name.
Who's the guy who worked on the Game of Thrones? Who
I feel like I
wrote
should
it?
know this.
The guy who wrote it.
It's in my head.
He's working.
George R. R. Martin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Martin is working with whoever does the Dark Souls games to make this.
Whoever that.
Miyazaki. I don't know his
Yeah.
first name.
He's working with Miyazaki to make this game, so that'd be cool. Maybe.
awesome.
I don't know.
It'll be unique. It won't be Dark Souls, I'll tell you that.
I probably won't
Yeah.
play it, but I'll look at it
Not every game
from
needs
a
to be
safe
Dark
distance.
Souls.
Oh, I know this isn't an E3 thing. I don't even know if it was shown at E3. But I gotta say this before I lose it. There's a game that was released recently called Remnant from Ashes.
Right.
Okay.
And it's one of those Souls-like games, but this one actually looks really good because it takes the aspect of Dark Souls where you gotta like avoid hits. All the hits are heavy. It's reasonable punishment, and they take away all the melee weapons and instead give you guns.
Cool.
There's like
Ooh.
normal rifles and stuff, and then like as you beat bosses, they get more and more futuristic or bizarre.
Bang bang.
So like the person that I'm watching play this game, their gun they have right now is like a tree that shoots out
Interesting.
saplings that take the enemy's attention away from them.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool.
So,
Moving on.
Sorry,
Oh my
I just
God.
had to get that off.
We're
top of my
I'm
head.
used to working with 2 hours, so this is freaking me out a little bit.
Yeah.
Banjo and Hero released in Smash. So no, Banjo's not out yet. Sorry. Banjo's supposed to release this month, I believe.
This month, really?
I think so.
Yeah, September, right?
Hero is coming out. It is already out. So with two new DLC were announced at E3, basically.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. So we got 2 more left, holding out for Monster Hunter. Who knows? Marvel's Avengers was announced. Everybody was like, I don't know about this. And then they showed more at Gamescom, and everybody was like, that's good. Taskmaster was shown
I
at
think it
Gamescom.
looks like a pretty good game. I'm probably not going to play
Yeah.
it. It's going to be one of those I'll be like, this looks like a really good game, and I'll leave it at that.
Project Scarlet was announced officially, which is going to be the new Xbox, and it said that it's going to come out holiday 2020 with Halo Infinite as a launch title.
So expected at 2022?
Breath of the Wild 2 was announced. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, they've got
Showed a
enough.
trailer.
They have enough of the game to have a trailer. So
Yeah.
hopefully we won't have to wait 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just 2 years.
Hopefully. Who knows?
I think
Borderlands
I can
3
wait.
also is a thing.
Right. Yeah.
I don't really care about
I
it.
don't care either, but
Like-
there's a lot of Borderlands fans out there probably.
Its humor is overdone.
Somebody's got to
and
like it.
old. So Gamescom, they showed a whole bunch of stuff. Little Nightmares 2, Ghost Runner, which is a 3D platformer thing, reminds me of Mirror's Edge. Marvel's Avengers demo happened and showed Black Widow gameplay. It had a whole bunch of the gameplay of all the major Avengers, and then Taskmaster made an appearance. There's a game called Everspace 2 that was shown, and it's going to be released 2021. The Cycle, which is a PvEVP experience, so
What are
A
those?
what?
What does that
it's
mean?
going to try to be the next escalation of the Battle Royale genre. I
Player
guess.
versus everyone versus player.
You get points by hunting enemies, and then you can take out other player teams.
I've seen games like that before.
Okay.
And I don't know
I
how
can't
it's going to
remember what its
go,
name is,
but
though.
who knows. Gears 5 was also shown again. Kerbal Space Program 2, bringing it to you with building spaceships and
Again.
space stations on Mars.
That's pretty
in
cool.
place. I'm actually kind of excited about that. I might try it out. Looks pretty fun. Because I remember the original Kerbal Space Program. It was like really accurate to how you actually have to build that stuff.
Neat.
So, but like, oh yeah, Cyberpunk's coming to Google Stadia.
That's nice.
Need for Speed Heat. It actually looks pretty good. You have like sanction races in the daytime to earn like, I guess, money, and then you get like heat or whatever by racing at night, which like lets you get access to more.
You get
like,
street cred.
Yeah, Street Cred lets you open up what you can buy, and then money lets you
Buy
get
it.
more money.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So that looks pretty cool. You can customize your car, your character, all that stuff. It looks awesome.
Never have I thought that I needed a game where the currency is street cred until now. Whoop.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No.
You know, at my home church, that means you have to sing a special now.
Your home church can lick my butt.
Ay.
Anyways, yeah, where was I? Disintegration. It looks like a. I don't know much about this game. We got a trailer. It looks like robot people are trying to protect humanity from big rope. I don't know. They're trying to save humanity. That's all I got from it. It looks interesting. We'll see more of it later on, I'm sure. Port Royale 4. Dying Light. Oh yeah, and Erica, which is like a live action visual novel.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that'll be fun.
It's like a horror mystery thing. You
Right.
know how
Oh,
that,
never mind. Horror mystery. I like
Yeah.
those. Usually when I hear visual novel, my mind doesn't automatically think mystery
Doki
Sherlock
Doki
Holmes.
Monster Truck Club.
Doki Doki Monster Truck Club.
Yep.
It's
that is.
just Doki Doki base
oh, yeah.
game, except for they're all ripped.
We can talk about this next week, but there was a Dying Light 2 gameplay demo, and there's more. Apparently, on October 21st, there's going to be Persona 5 Scramble info. It's going to be out. So
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. But yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be good. Like the last big game like that they did, Hyrule Warriors, apparently wasn't awful. So maybe this will be like the next step forward for that genre. Maybe they'll
Yeah.
find better ways to make it interesting.
I was always under
Yeah.
the impression that Hyrule Warriors is a bad game, but I recently traveled to my local GameStop with a friend because he wanted to pick something up, and I decided to play the demo while it was there because it was one of the only playable ones.
Right.
I actually really enjoyed myself playing Hyrule Warriors, especially since one of the characters they let me use was Darunia.
The problem with that game is the demo you played, that's the whole game for about 100 hours.
Yeah, I mean, that's
That's-
all Dynasty Warrior games. You just
Yeah.
mash a button.
I
But-
enjoyed one Dynasty Warrior game once.
What was it?
It was like Dynasty Warrior 7 or 8. I don't know.
Mm.
I played it on my brother's PS3. I was like, that's pretty cool. I tried to play another one. I was like, it's the same thing.
That's my
But-
my fear for the
I couldn't make a custom character.
Persona
though, so I was
5S.
like, "Eh."
I really hope they make it more focused around like labyrinth chasing or puzzle
I
solving.
just remembered the last one they did was Fire Emblem, like Warriors or whatever, and that one was actually pretty bad. So maybe this one will also be bad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, notable highlights. I don't know. What do you guys take from this? I guess we could talk a little about Death Stranding and Little Nightmares too. I know that interested you. So.
They made a new Switch,
Oh yeah.
the Nintendo Switch Lite. It's like a smaller, like a handheld focused version of the Switch. It's supposed to have like a longer battery life.
Mm.
Kind of. I think they're moving the 3DS out officially with this. You know.
Yeah.
It's gonna come in 3 different colors: yellow, gray, and turquoise.
Cool.
Yeah. Smaller screen,
Features
longer battery
now,
life.
man.
Looks like it's gonna be $200. It's gonna come out September 20th.
Excellent.
I had something, but I can't quite remember.
Oh yeah. You reminded me of this. There's gonna be some pre-order versions coming out soon that have like special things. That there's a Sword and Shield one I know.
That's a game I'm excited for. It's
Right.
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Yeah, that comes out in November,
The
along
thing-
with Jedi Fallen Order.
The
so.
thing that I'm going to love the most about that game is the fact that I'll be able to walk around the overworld with my friends. It's not solely a single-player game anymore. If I choose, I can spend my time with all of you.
You know
I'm not
what's-
gonna play it.
You know that we actually know what Death Stranding is about for the most part.
Oh my gosh, it's so weird. Guillermo del Toro's in the game.
It's actually kind of cool. I'm
I
not
like
gonna
it. Like he's
So-
pretty good.
lie. My favorite.
Are you going to
takeaway-
get the extra DLC of just gold sunglasses?
Oh no.
Pre-order bonus,
What's
cool
wrong with you? Why
glasses.
wouldn't you?
I know that there's like a thing where like there's a P button.
Yeah.
You One of your one of your menu options.
You can't see his genitalia. You like if you try to turn around, he'll instantly turn away from you.
Right.
But like if you pee in the same
It's
spot,
like 2B near
again
Automata.
later on, if you pee in the same spot later on, he Kojima said something special will happen.
Well, now I have to do it. I
like,
need to know.
A holographic mushroom appears wherever you do the deed. But like you go back to that same spot and pee on that mushroom. Secret ending, maybe. You know?
The game ends with him going, ah.
Well,
But yeah, there's a lot of cool things that were shown in that game. Apparently from what's happening is like you have those, obviously you have the, I forgot what they're called. They're the babies, but like
BBs.
BBs. If you fall or like take damage or something, they'll start crying and you have to like find a place to like an opportunity to soothe them,
Right.
so they'll stop freaking out. Because like a baby that's connected to like the ghost realm is probably not something you want to make angry, but
Yeah.
Be quiet.
Pretty much. I mean,
shaken BB syndrome.
Just shaking BB syndrome.
this I think, I don't know if it'll definitely be good, but it's gonna be weird too.
Oh yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to the weirdness.
I'm probably not gonna buy it, but I really want to see a playthrough of it.
Maybe I'll get it, and you guys can come over and play it sometime.
That sounds like a joy.
It looks fun, and it looks like they're gonna be exploring a lot of things. I'm excited to see what Norman Reedus does because I like his acting, and Guillermo del Toro is weird, so I'll watch anything he's in.
He plays like a holograph man,
Yeah,
and he's pretty cool.
but like apparently it's all about like connecting, like these relays and connecting these like you have to trek across these vast swaths of now untamed North American wilderness to connect these cities. Like they have to turn on these relays so that we can communicate and bring back unity, so that we're
Right.
not all like disparaged, distant communities anymore. So
Cool.
but yeah, that was something. Little Nightmares 2 looks cool. They didn't show much of it, but I think you guys are interested in it. I never played the first one.
Do you know
but
the setting?
It's pretty
Little
good.
Nightmares 2?
I don't really know the setting at all. I know there's a second player, there's a second character in it now.
Oh,
He wears a paper
I don't
bag.
think anyone really knows the
It looked cool. It
the
looks
setting.
like it looks like they still have the same art direction, so that's
Well, I really liked in Little Nightmares 1 how they started you off somewhere unknown and you got to
Mm.
figure out the setting yourself on your own.
right.
And that they did that with Inside as well.
Right.
Those side scrollers. Everything is both it's the terrifying aspect of the unknown.
We already talked about yeah, I like that. We already talked about Need for Speed Heat. That was something that I was kind of interested in. Ghost Runner looks fun. So like there's like this mechanic in Ghost Runner. You can like stop yourself midair and dodge bullets. It's basically like a bullet hell 3D platformer.
Oh, yeah. I love
Like,
those.
You guys should watch some footage later, but we're running short on time,
Tell you
so I
what,
won't spend too much time on this. But what other stuff that you guys interested in?
Let me find it. There's actually a game.
Shut.
I know. I think I'm more interested in like what we're gonna do for radio. If I'm being honest, I know, like last season we did like 2-hour-long shows where we had a dogfight every week, but I think now we're gonna try it a little bit different. We're gonna have a discussion and news show, and then the next week we're gonna have dogfights.
Right.
So what is our dogfight for?
I'm thinking what we're gonna do is Donkey Kong versus Tetris.
Oh boy, two classic arcade champions
I'm excited
fighting
for
off
it.
in the ring.
Man, Donkey Kong's gonna punch the L
Yeah.
block really hard.
Yep.
Dom
It'll be
Punch.
interesting because like
Yeah, they're two.
like both games have been pretty prolific. Like Donkey Kong inspired a lot of really good arcade titles, but Tetris has like also been equally prolific, but it hasn't really changed that much from the core gameplay. So it's a good comparison between the two.
Right. Yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. I think they both got a lot going for them. That's for sure. So I don't think anybody can feel bad about whoever wins that one. But I will. So.
Oh no.
But yeah, we're gonna. We don't have a set schedule yet, but we're gonna post that. I'm gonna post that in the description later once we have that figured out. But we were kind of in a rush because there's a lot to cover in the summer.
Right.
But I hope we communicated that at least a little bit well. But we're about to go off air for the radio.co. So you guys have been listening to the Doghouse. Be sure to tune in next time. And game on, gamers. We'll catch you guys next week.
Adios.
Adios.